today.
Okay, I can tell you're wearing the old chill cap and the old chill shoes.
Yeah, these are my studio shoes. People, do not smoke and shop. I was like, dear God, what was I thinking? I was like, oh, this will be funny to own. They're so heavy and psychotic, and they're not cool.
Describe them for our listeners because
Oh,
they defy
true.
all possible explanation.
They're AstroTurf clogs from Delia's.
but they're like platform clogs.
Yeah, they're so
they're
chubby and
huge.
huge, and they're size 11 female.
They're about each.
They're size 11 female presenting.
They're both the size of like a minivan individually.
Yeah, they're not cool. I was
Yeah.
like stoned and thinking like, oh my God, these are so funny. They're so funny.
Yeah, you were like, I got studio shoes because I forgot to change out of these. I'm wearing my studio shoes, my blue Crocs. And you're like, oh, it'd be
There's still
great to have something to wear around the shop. And that's what you wind up bringing.
I know. I need an actual practical pair of studio shoes. 'Cause turns out switching into platforms is in
It's great when you got to hop up on a ladder.
yeah, they're not the best for that.
Yeah.
But whatever. You live and you learn. We all make mistakes.
They're kind of iconic. They're amazing.
Yeah. I would love to put a little like
Daisy.
a couple daisies. I
Yeah,
think
but
I
then
said.
also I was just thinking you could also put like little Christmas ornaments on it for the holidays too.
Aw.
Yeah.
This year I'm gonna go crazy for Christmas, I think.
Now, what does that look like for you?
Flocked. White tree. I want a white tree.
Uh-huh.
Comma flocked as fuck.
Yeah.
Like really blasted with a blizzard. But we can't talk about Christmas during our summer
No, we can't.
bungalow episodes.
It's our bungalow collection.
Yeah.
No, we can't because this is the Big Cunty Couch Summer Vacay.
It's still summer vacay over here. I'm Ange Ballastone, aka that girl Gina.
And I'm Mike Fales, and we're coming at you. No drag, no rules.
No AC either.
This is a cute last step, and we're back at it again.
Yeah, Mike's hearing is back after I foghorned
Oh my
him.
God, I was like, what? I was like, oh yeah, I literally blocked it out because of the fear.
Mm.
That was, again, the most shocking thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
It was so loud he got nauseous. Just kidding. It
I
wasn't that-
literally did. I was like, am I going to faint? Like, my body got so like hyper and reactive. I was like, what's going to fucking happen to me? Like,
Well,
of course I would faint from like noise. That's like
Yeah.
where I'm at, like bodily
Yeah.
and health-wise.
that sums you up.
Yeah. He
Because I
died
was
because
kidding
of,
when I was like,
of a loud
it was
sound.
so loud he got nauseous, and of course
It
you
was
were like,
true.
he did.
I said it on the.
You know what? That was another mistake.
Yeah. it
But we're
was-
here.
But we're here. We survived. We persevered, and we're back.
Survived.
Back another week. I
Who
kind
are you
of.
wearing? I know we don't do that. We're breaking all our rules, but
I can't tell you that. It's
Hmm.
against the rules. No, I'm wearing a blue to blue gradient shirt. It's kind of bowling shirt cut.
it is bowling.
Yeah,
You always look good in a bowling.
apparently, yeah. And then just some jean shorts. And that's it. I just got my hair cut.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
It does look really good. You're going a little mullety with
Thanks.
it.
Yeah, I said I want a baby mullet.
Aw.
And he
Took
turned
out a
my
little
pussy
protractor.
out. Yeah, no, I love my new barber. He's amazing.
I stress cut my hair last night.
Oh yeah, right.
Which is not good.
You stress cut your hair last night.
So I know the urge to have a haircut before the shoot.
And why? What led you to this? Because you're not typically the girl to grab a texturizing shear.
If I'm high, I was smoking. I got drunk last night alone because I was painting my flower.
Okay.
Too
And
much.
what is your flower, Angelo, for the
I'm
listeners at
recreating
home?
a Carrie Bradshaw look, and I'm painting veins into the petals of a giant flower that I'm going to wear as a boutonniere on a dress. And it's giant, and I opened a huge can by painting fabric that's shiny, and it's making me go crazy.
It's making me go crazy too.
I know. I feel like you don't support the project.
I don't support the project, Ange, because it's been like a calendar year.
Okay. Not actually. When you
It's
log the hours.
It's coming up.
When you log the hours.
It's not even hours that you've spent on
minutes.
it. Yeah.
I know. Collectively, it's been about an hour. Yeah, I was painting my flower last night, and I was drinking White Claws because I'm trying to like drop a couple of LBs, believe it or not, against my will. And I was pounding those like seltzers because you know me, I gave up malt liquor. I was like, I'm not doing it.
Well, you used to mix White Claw
Yeah.
with liquor.
Don't reveal my secrets and not tell the people I was serving that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't malt liquor, but I was like, you know what? Don't have 9 beers. I don't have 9 beers. It's like a realistic number.
It's 4.
Yeah. Whatever.
Don't ask us.
Yeah, don't ask. But just like lobbing 9 in there. I'm like, don't have 9 beers today. It's like, buddy, don't
Whoa,
have 9 beers ever.
Yeah. So you got drunk, you got high, and then you said this.
Then I
needs
grabbed
a little...
my ponytail and I grabbed craft scissors and hacked off my ponytail.
And unfortunately,
it looks
like it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have it's like the Playmobil.
Like
little
round and sculpey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Playmobil so much.
I kind of do too.
It's so feminine.
Why do you say that?
Well, just because I feel like I grew up having a castle, which there was that was like for boys, but like there were a lot of princess narratives going on in my set. But Legos, I feel like, were for boys, and I feel like Playmobil was like simpler, simplified
for babies. Yeah,
for women. Like they dumbed it down for us girls. But I just love Playmobil so much.
I always loved some of them would have like a helmet, but then they have like a couple little triangles of hair poking out the back of their neck. Do you remember that? That always like intrigued me. I was like, ooh, there's a whole world here.
Yeah.
Beneath this helmet.
Well, like the kid Playmobils had a smooth hairpiece.
Uh-huh.
Like the adults all had that clicky one that was sort of Lego but dumber.
Yeah.
But the kids have the smooth round flippy, and this is what this is.
Yeah.
The smooth
they
round
also
flippy.
They had like they just hinged at the waist, right? That was actually the way it clicked down was very satisfying. It was like a soft but firm click.
Why were you bending over all your Playmobil?
Well, they had to ride in the car. Like, bend it over.
You should see my castle-scape. It's really nice. It's preserved.
Yeah,
it's
behind glass. Your
plexi.
parents they were like, "There's something really
special
going on here."
I really started to branch out because over the years they only make so many castle like Coutremonts, but it got like temple-y, Egyptian at one point. Like
these are just extra play sets that you added to the mix.
Yeah, to like the land.
Right.
Still with it all within castle.
I'd love to know the
but
backstory for all those.
It got temple, hidden temple.
Yeah.
Because like,
why
what else
why
do you have? It got like evil tower. What else? Lagoon.
The speed at which you're delivering this story and the energy level is, and also the content of what you're saying.
My child toy set
got evil tower.
Yeah, lagoon. There was a ship.
It's like, is everything okay?
No, I got drunk alone and cut all my hair off last night. I would say everything's not okay.
Also, with this character with this look, which is giving full like brosif.
Is
like,
it?
Well, minus the shoes.
I know, Brocaytion.
Brocaytion, yeah, our new show. Although, but you're kind of in like head to toe. No, not head to toe. You're in shirt and pant designer. Isn't that Moschino?
Oh, it is actually. Wow, you're good. The shirt is classic Ange. It's giving Kool-Aid, like, the smiley face right on my belly. Kool-Aid vibes. But it is Moschino, upside down smiley, and this is signature Ange. And this was before the upside down emoji.
Oh, wow.
You know, I would never buy this post upside down emoji.
Yeah. I feel like he probably wouldn't make it post upside down emoji.
Probably not.
TBH, yeah.
So I thought it was so fun and cool. Been wearing it for years. It's my SIG. But it needs to go, I think. It has a hole, and I think it's time to, like, go.
You could easily fix that, though.
I know, but, like, letting go.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of my clothes, like, are getting ruined in a way that's, like, positive. I don't know what that means. But it means, like, I'm just less precious with everything. And it's a fine line between being depressive.
Precious and depressive?
Yeah.
The line between precious and depressive?
Or being less precious and letting go.
I would think it'd be precious and
good.
obsessive.
Eh?
What's depressive about keeping old clothes? I guess.
No. Letting go too much. It's can become like, are you depressed?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good for me to let go until the point where it's like, do you have any like will to live? Because don't let that go.
Yeah, hold on to that one for at least a little while longer.
And then my bathing suit is Paul Smith in the shade Sour Cheetah, which anything that is a blue cheetah I call Sour Cheetah. Because one time when I was straight, I bought a neon blue and green cheetah jumpsuit just in case. You know, in like that phase of like, I'm gonna buy this dress because it's $8. There's gotta be.
You and I know that phase, yeah. But the listeners, watchers, do y'all know that phase?
If your son's doing that, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I was like, how can I pass it up? It's $8.
No, we did used to have a collector's mindset where we would see things out in the world and be like, well, I'm sure we'll find a use for that somewhere. And then most often it never got used or seen.
Yeah. It didn't play. The Sour Cheetah didn't play.
Cheetah didn't play.
But this does. I kind of hate Paul Smith. I mean, I love it. It's so chic, but It gets a little like the gays go hard with the ball
Yeah,
snap.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. I was gonna wear a necklace, but it didn't
work. Yeah.
And Playmobil. Mom cut. It's giving mom. It's kind of with this hat on, which like I'll take my hat off because I didn't cut off all my hair, people. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
To say like I had a weird night with scissors and then have a half for the first time ever is a little.
Yeah,
like,
you look like nothing has changed.
fine.
To be honest, it's just the length in the back.
Yeah.
I was like, why do you have my haircut from the beginning of the pod? I'm coming for you, Chloe.
What was I saying?
I don't know. The will to live? Rapidly
Lost
leaving you?
it.
Yeah.
Well, I am in a let go phase.
Uh-huh.
But I have these Pyrex bowls that are pink and in mint condition. It's the full set, which is really rare to find the pink ones in mint condition in nature. You don't find, it's hard. So I had those and I loved them, and they were always hand washed. But as you all know, I live with a roommate now, and it's like choose your battles kind of. I'm like, I'm not gonna tell her to like hand wash these. Bowls are meant to be used, Ange. Let it go, let it go, let it go. But sure enough, they're ruined.
Yeah. How badly
they're
are
not
they?
ruined. They're just like they're faded, and like when you wash Pyrex like that, they get kind of scuffy and fadey and matte, which is fine. Ultimately, I think that's on the side of the good. Still good for me.
Yeah.
Versus like, oh,
I'm about to make an argument for like, no, that's bad.
I know.
But it's like,
well, I know. Do I miss my mint condition pink Pyrex set? Yeah. But is it only actually like $400 somewhere on Etsy? Yeah. So it's not that rare.
I mean, I guess you could probably replace it. Yeah.
It's not that rare. It's like, get over yourself, sweetie.
Yeah. And I guess
over,
at least they're being used. Like, did you ever use them?
I did. And I hand washed them. Sort of.
What did you make?
I just would dump a Cobb salad in them. I didn't make anything. I just used them as
they were like
bowl.
mixing bowls.
Yeah.
Or it's just a bowl set. Could be choose your own
Yeah, you
bowl
can put
adventure.
anything in a bowl.
Well,
anything you want.
Yeah. Huh. I'm like, speaking of which,
let's smoke that bowl. Yes, we do have a bowl packed with brand new topics
from
all of our season 1 cunts.
Yeah, every guest on the couch gave us one or several topics for us to pull from.
I can't call them cunts because it becomes Punks, the movie.
What's Punks, the movie?
It was like a Disney movie.
Oh.
With Jessica Alba.
Oh.
One of the worst actresses of all time.
Cunts.
Cunts.
I'm always like, if like the wrong way, I'm like, is it pillow humpers or is it couch surfers? You know what I mean? Like those would be like the two annoying like names for the fans. Like, hey, couch surfers, new episode coming next week. It's like
Cuntsuelos. Yeah. Couch surfers, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Pillow humpers, maybe. That's worse.
Pillow biters.
Ooh. Hey, pillow biters. That's crazy. It's giving like iCarly.
Yeah. I mean, they're both terrible, not real, and not good.
Yeah. This bathing suit does give you a floating wiener, though, because it has a baked-in net.
Love that.
I know. A lot of people don't. I don't mind the baked-in net. Hammocks
I need
balls.
the net. I need the net.
We need the support.
Yeah.
But it does sometimes give you floating wiener, which
There's
is...
the generation of bathing suits that didn't have nets in them. I want to say it's like homophobic. I want to say...
I thought it was
you don't want fucking something touching your dick? That's fucking gay.
I don't think that the nets were not gay.
The nets are gay. I feel like that's what guys thought, and that's why they asked to get rid of them.
Add it to the label whore.
Because straight guys were like, get that fucking thing away from me. Get me some board shorts, stat.
See,
and then what would they do?
I thought it was the industry listening.
Then they put boxer briefs on underneath it. So it's like, what are you wearing under there, hun? Support?
No.
You need support. They didn't want the net.
I thought it was like you spoke and we listened.
That may very well be the case, but who was speaking?
The bros.
The bros. Not the fags.
I thought it was young to like have no net. But yeah, you need something underneath. It's like, why would you want wet underwear?
That's crazy.
Weird.
Yeah.
My kids are going to all be in wetsuits. It's like, okay, cool fam. Rash guard.
We hung out last week. You came to my place.
I did.
Yeah. Shocking. I never had people over. And then we wound up watching.
Don't say it.
Harry Potter 7-2.
Because you got the urge.
It was perfect background fodder, but I just kept thinking, it's like, J.K. Rowling is so fucking stupid.
She is the worst. She's a dumb bitch who needs her asshole swizzled. I don't know what that means, but it involves
with the Elder Wand.
It involves a high-speed tongue.
She is I'm calling her a dumbass based off of like both the content of the movie for one, but then also just her behavior in recent times.
Yeah, I
more
hope
more so.
She got hit with a lawsuit, her and Elon, for defamation of that Olympian, and I hope she loses a ton of money.
Yeah, Iman Khalif.
She's just fucking disgusting, bully ass bitch. Belongs in an asylum. Send her to Azkaban.
Yeah, she needs to be locked up. Magically. It feels like things have gotten crazier and worse, where it's just like, okay, so you can just say literally anything and there are no consequences. I mean, hopefully there will be consequences. I hope she fucking sues them.
She'll be paying
to fill
out the booty hole.
Anyway, that's the politics hour.
The politics hour.
Oh, you got a new car? Did we already talk about that?
Yeah. I did tell you my car, but it arrived. I brought it to New York. And now I was like, it's in the color ceramic, as you all know, which is weird.
I love how you always preface everything with, as you all know. It's like...
Yeah, I'm histrionic.
Very confident that people are latching on to that
I'm
detail.
Histrionic. Everything I do and say, I think, has like way more weight and meaning and importance in everyone's lives. It's sad.
Yeah.
You're like a narcissist, but you care about people. But anyways, so the current names are Elise, because it's Elise.
Yeah, a leased car. Yeah.
Yeah, but just French. Elise. Concretia. Because it does look more concrete than ceramic.
Definitely.
But then I think it's like, as I sort of landed on yesterday, it was Sandra Teacup, unfortunately. Because it's sand and then ceramic, and it just kind of came out, and it's not cool. But I think my car's name is Sandra Teacup.
I think Sandra Teacup.
I think it's Sandra Teacup, unfortunately. It needs to be not cool, like so it's on brand within my life.
Yeah.
My uncool life.
Sandra, there's something like...
Not okay.
Not okay. That's Sandra Teacup.
Yeah, it's not okay as a grown man to name your car Sandra Teacup.
100% that is not okay, but there's something not okay with Sandra Teacup, the woman.
Yeah, Sandra Teacup. You don't want to know.
It's like there's a smell issue.
Yeah,
that's what you're getting first, and then there's a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, it's like Sandra Teacup, wash your clothes for once. So yeah, that's the name of my car, I think. But it's here and queer, and I have Apple CarPlay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm in the 21st century. I was driving like a fucking 2006 Mercedes, as you all know. They all know that. Come on.
No, the Mercedes was famous. No, it's so funny because you got a new car. My sister got a new car. I'm like, very recently, I've been struck with the realization that my car is fucking old.
I thought your car was literally like a 2001.
It looks
Toyota
and feels like it. It's a 2011, but at this point in time, that's
how was your
old.
car? Yeah,
it was like the most basic fucking model from 2011 possible. I know. It doesn't feel that way.
No. I guess mine ultimately did feel a little more analog, in that it had
a sail
meet me at the clock.
Yeah,
like analog numeral clock.
Yeah.
Instead of a digital clock, it didn't. My car didn't have digital time.
It had an analog clock.
Yeah, because it was like classy.
Yeah,
wood interior,
but no like
mini bar.
It should have had there must have been a digital clock in there somewhere.
Couldn't find it. I tried. A lot of buttons.
That's how you learned how to tell time.
A lot of fucking buttons.
Yeah.
Why do like luxury retailers think like more bells and whistles is luxury? Like, I don't understand. Like, to me, luxury would be as simple as possible. But even in my new car, there's too many gadgets. I'm like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive off the road, actually, and trying to find where you decided to, like, put the cup holder now. Because it's, like, in a weird spot. Well, and the volume's in a weird spot. It's like, guys, what are we doing here? Are we just bored? Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mine even has I'm not a big fan of keyless entry. But whatever, you have to have keyless entry. They don't even offer the other way around now. But mine locked and unlocks when like you
sneeze,
walk up to the car, which I don't like because that messes with my OCD.
Yeah, right.
Because like one time it like didn't do that, and I'm like, I can't fully trust this.
Yeah.
But if you like touch the fob earlier in the day, you can like unlock your car without the fob. You know what I mean? It's like that vibe.
It's like that. I don't need all of those extra bells and whistles, but I do need like Teslas to have like one more bell and whistle, you know? Like
Yeah.
every once in a while I want to get like a Tesla to pick me up in like an Uber or whatever.
And you
It's
break
always
the
like,
door.
where is the fucking button for the door handle? It's like, couldn't it just be a handle?
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, it's a button.
It's a button to open the door.
It's awful. I think we talked about this.
I think we have to. Yeah.
Oh, because last time I rode one, I think I said it on the pod. It had jet black tinted windows, and the guy wasn't rolling down his window. I'm like, you're gonna have to like crack it and say like Uber.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want me to do? I'm trying to see who it is in here.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Anyway, yeah.
Cars, am I right?
Cars.
Autumnus driving, am I right?
Autonomous. Sounds like you said autumnus driving, like
I
Mr.
did.
Tumnus.
Autonomous. I was trying to sound smart.
Autumnus.
Autumnal driving. Am I right? Got to be like in a pumpkin. We're going big, Mama, for the holidays this year.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, 14 Christmas trees in here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a white pumpkin Halloween.
Ooh, no.
Yeah. No, never.
I don't like that.
Maybe so.
I like a classic pumpkin. White pumpkin is so like middle school. It's like
white pumpkin is so like McMansion.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place. You can do a white pumpkin scape right.
I'm sure.
And
but
it's all in my book.
I'm like
which is available on Amazon. Moms, though, if your son is eyeing the white pumpkin aisle,
keep an eye on him.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. Only worse things to come.
We'll be right back.
That was very tune in tonight. Okay, be right back. And we're back.
Hi.
We're back on the Big Cunty Couch. Not on the Big Cunty Couch.
We're on it.
We're back on the Big Cunty Couch, and it's summer vacay, and
you look sweaty?
No, you don't actually. You look kind of satiny.
That
yeah, like a little bit of dew, but not that much.
Nice.
Also, for some reason, if this is randomly like the first time you've ever listened to us or watched us, typically Angelo is in drag. So there's a whole lot more going on during the main season. This is the off season. And we're giving you off season energy, but
we are. But sometimes people want that.
Yeah.
They can relate. They can cozy up to our nothingness.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Here's hoping.
Say that.
Oh, I keep wanting to replace your mic cover with a fresh one because yours is covered with like foundation and like.
Because it's a beauty blender?
Yeah. Somebody was like, okay, I'm a billionaire.
Sophie, we should be billionaires.
Oh, right.
Sophie the giraffe.
Is what we were talking about at.
I should have put that in the fucking bowl.
Yeah, when we were hanging out, giraffe. You brought up Sophie the giraffe.
And I said, I like to pretend to be the heiress to the Sophie fortune. If there's an infant in your life, you know who Sophie is.
If you know an infant, you know Sophie.
You really do. You should, except you.
Well, I mean, I forgot. Yeah,
we'll
but
give you that.
In my mind, she was like
Sophie is a giraffe, a chew toy for Do you call? Maybe it's a teething toy.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a chew toy. But Sophie, it's so annoying because like every baby, they're really popular. Babies love Sophie the giraffe.
Yeah,
for whatever reason, and it's about $30, and like every single baby's getting gifted a Sophie no matter what.
Right?
Because people race to get the Sophie because it's like a guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
I mean, my point is that like whoever invented Sophie got lucky because it's a fluke. It's like there's no science behind why your product worked.
Right.
It just.
The giraffe shape doesn't speak to like the baby's mobility or anything. It just is
lucky.
Like, yeah, the
but
name
I want to hear
doesn't...
TED Talks about why it's successful. But you know what I mean? That's such like a, wow, we had a fluke product that blew the fuck up and now we speak about it in a way that's like.
It'd be so chic and French if they only had the one thing. You know what I mean? Like if they were like,
they not?
I mean, I'm imagining.
They better.
I'm sure they would have like books and onesies and cuppies, and I'm sure they have everything. But it's like it'd be chic. It'd be fucking chic if they were like, we just make the giraffe. We realize we have a hit product on our hands. There's no need to expand the line.
No one needs the picture book of like Sophie goes to Coney Island. But anyway,
Sophie rides the Wonder Wheel.
Enough about that chew toy. That dumb bitch. But we should have invented that. Like it could have been anyone. They got lucky.
Yeah. Right place, right time.
Fucking
right giraffe. Anyway, yeah, we have a fresh bowl of topics from every one of our previous guests so graciously donated some summer or not summer related things to gab
Yes.
about. Yeah.
And who were the original three? You said Drew
Drew, Steph, and Greg.
submitted
Yeah.
with no follow-up needed.
Yeah.
So they are golden walk-off status.
They're golden walk-off status. Okay, good to know. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
But it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out.
they get to they get to partake in the golden walk-off.
But first, they puts them into the bracket ahead of the other
Yeah.
competitors because
Yeah.
we're forcing the previous guests to compete. I'm assuming in the walk-off.
Yeah. I don't know who else is going to be allowed at the walk-off, but
Am
you
I allowed
three-
at the walk-off?
No. you three are golden walk-off status. We'll get back to you on what that all means.
Tune in next time.
But hey, I'd probably need a follow-up to get me to do anything. So
You do.
I'm not mad at everyone else. You're just not golden walk-off, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you start?
Okay. All right. I got one.
I'm scared.
All right.
What should be from me?
That's from me. All right. My topic that I put in the bowl is Christmas in July. Do you think that Christmas is all year round? Like, is that a belief that you hold?
No.
Yeah. I don't hold that belief either. You know, I do believe there is the Christmas season begins.
The day after Thanksgiving for me.
To me, it's a little early.
No.
You just finished Thanksgiving. You don't want a little break?
Black Friday.
When even is Black Friday anymore? I feel like there's like a
Friday after the.
but it's like there's like a pre-Black Friday. There's Cyber Monday. There's like
Yeah,
there's like
Cyber
there's
Monday,
like,
forget it.
well,
If
actually,
you're still
we're
going out on Black
we're doing
Friday.
Black Friday again.
Yeah, in a shocking twist of events, all the sales get extended
Yeah.
beyond Cyber Monday somehow. Wow. Should I pull a topic?
I thought this would be something you'd be so interested in talking about. I just thought, I know you love Christmas. So I
I
thought
love
that'd be
Christmas.
more things that you wanted
This
to
year,
say.
I'm going crazy with Christmas. I told you, flocked.
Fox tree
Boots.
boots?
No, flocked boots. Like
Boots
down
the
boots.
house? Okay,
Yeah. But there'll be boots.
There'll
There'll be a bootscape. There'll be a Santa bootscape. A collection of Santa's boots from like a baby on. That's like a weird installation at my house.
My
All his previous
Did
suits.
I ever tell you the story? My parents did like a thing one Christmas. They were like, "Look, Santa left footprints all the way from the fireplace to the tree and back."
And you're like, Santa wears Skechers in Dad's size.
But I think they did it wrong. And
Really?
rather than doing like the negative space around a foot, they did the inside. And I feel like I remember being like, why did he get
oh yeah.
why does he have snow on every footstep? I'm like, that seems a little weird. And why is there snow baby powder?
Yeah.
I was like, this is
And why does it trail all the way into Dad's bathroom? My parents did that once with the Easter Bunny. You know, the huge rabbit you're supposed to believe comes in your house.
yeah. You thought he was huge?
Yeah.
You thought he was like mascot sized?
Did you think it was regular rabbit sized?
I thought he was like maybe like 4 feet tall, 3 feet tall.
Interesting.
Like, yeah, cartoon.
Yeah.
But when you think about it too hard, it starts to get bizarre.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny's one of the. That's where they lose it.
Yeah.
But they did the powdered bunny prints.
Because it was
To find the
because
basket.
it's still snowy in at
No,
Easter.
because he's got a powdery foot always. Yeah, it's a great question.
See, it's like that's the thing. It's like you got to be careful if your kids are a little too detail oriented. The whole
Yeah.
illusion falls apart.
I've always wanted to do a gingerbread like chateau. Isn't that stupid? Like piped, really detail, like tons of detail.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be so fun?
But don't you feel sometimes when you get into that high level of like food-based craft, it just starts to become like everything is wrapped around Rice Krispie treat and it's all like there's sticks and a lot of like there's a lot of infrastructure going on where it doesn't feel like it's actually a gingerbread house. It's more of like a
Well, not in mine. Mine's full gingerbread.
okay, all right.
And it's just piped with like royal icing. And like maybe there's a little candy accent. It gets too much. It gets too like mom hit up the dollar store.
Yeah, you shouldn't use every
A
Christmas
gingerbread house
candy.
is not a candy house.
No.
Shouldn't be. I just want classic ginger with tons of detail.
Yeah.
Just me in a piping bag and a wish. A dream.
It's
A
naughty.
prayer.
Yeah.
Me in a piping bag.
You're like, close the doors.
I'm piping! I'm laying piped bricks. Anyways,
pull.
outdoor nudity. Nude beaches. Misha. Ooh, episode 1 legend, Misha Townsend. Thank you so much for this submission.
Well, this is Misha's second submission.
Oh,
because
is the other one in there?
I think it is.
Huh.
I can't remember. Should we blow up a spot now, or should we just get into?
Just blow up a spot.
Well, okay, so Misha, I'm blowing up your spot because you're our bestie. Misha sent in an email, and it just was 2 words: outdoor bars was his original topic.
What about him?
But then he quickly followed up with an ... or
Yeah,
nudity and nude beaches. Yeah, definitely. Because I think
but everyone was getting mad. Like the prompt was way too broad. It's crazy to be like, can you submit a topic for a fishbowl?
They're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, Julio was like, can I ask what a fishbowl topic is? I'm like, no, you can't ask that. Actually,
well, I do have one thing to say about an outdoor bar.
Okay.
Like, I think there's a type of outdoor bar where it's like all picnic tables that is like very like hetero, like in the sense that like they really think they're doing something, like beer garden vibes.
Yeah.
Like
nothing is straighter than a beer garden.
The straights love to like spend like a mid-afternoon at a beer garden and really feel like they've accessed culture. When in reality it's just like unfinished pine that they're sitting on, accessing splinters in their ass.
Anyways, outdoor nude beaches.
I think it's outdoor nudity or nude beaches.
That's fun. I've never been to a nude beach.
I've been nude on Fire Island and I've been nude in Provincetown. I've never been to Gunnison, but I want to go.
What's that?
It's a nude beach in Jersey.
Ooh.
But there's a difference between gay beaches and nude beaches.
Right.
Nude beaches often are incredibly strict about anything sexual going on.
Gotcha. And you don't want it. It's just bodies.
Yeah, because also sometimes you get like,
it's very like RISD figure drawing model.
Yeah.
Like, hey, cool.
We're here to be nude and the human body's beautiful. And then the other one is we're here to be nude and suck and fuck. I think public nudity or like nude spaces are fun and cool and like healthy, but you obviously like bring a lot of like your baggage to the place.
Yeah.
And I think like I always try to remember that like even if I don't feel the best about like the way that I look, like I might be serving a flavor that someone loves to eat. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I feel like I'm again, as you all know, I'm a grower, not a shower. So I feel like I'd maybe get like a little self-conscious if I was.
Well, that's me too. I'm a grower, not a shower also, but I feel like it'd be weirder. It's like hotter, cooler, and more confident to walk around with a little thumb dick than it is to like be like nervously constantly fluffing and like awful. Walking around and like being nervous. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm learning to love my Botticelli dick. A ball on a mound of pubes.
I mean, you continue to describe your like you're like it's like a snow cone made of hair with a little worm on the top.
What's your penis like?
What's your experience with outdoor nudity?
I've never really done it.
Yeah.
Other than streaking in Providence with you.
Oh my God.
In college.
We might have to save that for the cat app. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, we went streaking.
We went streaking truly in like a what are you doing kind of way.
And the cops came. We were so drunk. And I thought I hid behind like a tree.
You hid behind me.
Oh.
There's cat has a photo of it.
Oh yeah.
You're literally trying to hide behind my naked body.
But you were also participating in like concealing, thinking like it was a successful plan.
Yeah.
Then we got arrested.
No, we didn't. The cops were like, "What'd you do? Lose your clothes?" I think because like Kat was with us, they were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. She had her badge on her.
Yeah.
Have I been naked anywhere else? I do like naked time zone.
You remember you get naked a lot.
Yeah.
There's that like one graduation party at Misha's apartment.
Oh God.
You just like got naked for no reason. Or it was like you, me, Kat, and Misha, and you, me, Kat, and Misha, and like maybe like Alex, or like it was just like, Ange, what are you doing? Yeah. And that's when we were like, oh, it's like, wow, you're uncut. And you're like, no, I'm not. We're like, what? We all could have sworn.
I know. It's because my dick head is the same color as my balls. It's really annoying.
Uniform. Yeah.
Just that. So when you look at it, it looks chopped.
It was so funny because I feel like I had side texted Kat being like, what a crazy night. Yeah, it's so funny. Andrew's naked. And we were both like, it's so weird that he's uncut. And she's like, yeah, LOL. And then,
so cool
then I think we said it like in the group chat and you were like, what? You're like, no, I'm not.
Oh my God. I wish.
Yeah.
Now I would really want that.
So funny.
But I probably was freaking out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cut.
Yeah. And we're like, it didn't seem that way, but sure, whatever you say.
It's monochromatic. Get used to it.
Okay, I'm pulling. Okay, this is from Richard Perez.
Woo!
Docking city bikes.
Docking? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Not that kind of docking.
I will say the way that they make the little like dock, little parking lot situation, you cannot cross through them. Have you ever had to like walk through city bikes?
Yes, you cannot get through them.
Crazy. Why
Yeah.
do they do that?
It's like you think like, oh, I'll just turn sideways. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've gotten trapped in a city bike.
Yeah. Dock?
Yeah. In the dock.
In the dock, yeah.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
You really got to walk around the
it's
whole
a tight
thing.
squeeze, yeah. I've never ridden a city bike.
Me either. I once there was a glitch in like the app. And Josh Sharp actually told Pat about this or spread the word that like you could sign up and get a whole year for like $5. And it was true, but then it fell apart quickly.
Right.
Like,
Everyone was like, what the hell?
word got out. The glitch wasn't real.
Yeah.
Or just they were like, we can't give you this. That's all I know. So I had it. Then I had to cancel it because it wasn't free anymore.
I kind of don't like that they don't give you helmets.
Yeah. How would they do that?
I don't know. Put it in a hatch in the back.
Yeah.
Little shell.
And it's like
container.
head sanitation.
Yeah.
The scooters are more fun, but New York they don't have scooters. But
No.
I visited Alicia who lives in San Diego. Who just
oh
got
my God,
married.
the story. It's been on my list to remind you to talk
my
about
story?
it.
Yeah, they all use Bird, which is like an electric scooter. And I visited on a whim, and I think she had work or something, and was like, she told me where like the dispensary was to check out, and I did check it out on a Bird. I just put it in my GPS, and it looked like a normal route, but I ended up on the fucking freeway. It was so scary. She was like, "You went there on a Bird? Like, oops."
Like when you were getting on the ramp,
I had no option.
Did you think that it started to feel a little bit wrong?
Highway E? Yeah, it did. I was shitting my pants. It was so awful.
When did you realize that you had made a huge mistake?
When I was getting run down by a funeral
Tractor
fleet.
trailers. Yeah.
A
funeral fleet?
Yeah, literally. I was like, I know. Stop beeping at me. I shouldn't be here. I know. I'm nervous. Like, I didn't need more. People were telling me, like, get off the highway. Like, what are you doing? I know. Guess who knows they're on the highway? Me, the Bird.
And did you like, how many exits did you have to go?
It's a sweaty blur. Kind of like right now. But I got there and I got my weed.
And how did you go?
No, I didn't go back. I took a car. I'm never going on one of those things again.
Oh my God.
If I knew it was gonna take me on the highway, I wouldn't have gone. But when you put it in the map, it didn't look like a freeway. I was like, oh, I'll just take this little like rampy thing to your death.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that's Bird.
Well, I'm glad you're
That's
okay.
City bike.
No. Pull.
Why do men wear full ass sweats in summer? Lily. Okay.
Lily sent several. So that's one of Lily's. Yeah.
Lily Marana episode. We don't know.
Episode
That's a great question.
It is a great question. And I think it's the same answer
Bulge?
as why men don't have netting in their bathing suits. It's homophobia.
Because showing your legs is gay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because think of this.
Really?
It's like, have you ever worked in a job where you're like, it's the summer, it's hot, I'd love to wear shorts, but I probably shouldn't? Like,
yeah.
that like sense in the back of your head where it's like, it would actually be inappropriate or wrong for me to wear shorts. That's like the baby version of what that is, where it's like, yeah, totally. I think some types of straight guys think that like wearing shorts is gay, period.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think so.
Because shorts can be so hetero at the same time.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like a pleated pair of khaki shorts
Pleated
on the golf course.
That's straight. Yeah. But it's like, I think we're talking like city, like we're talking like, you know.
Yeah, that's nuts. I didn't know. I thought it was maybe bulge related, like gray sweatpants season year round.
Yeah, so then you love to show off. So you.
Yeah.
But I feel like I know what Lily's talking about, where it's like you just see guys in sweats regardless of the temperature.
They don't want to show their legs.
They don't want to show their legs. Yeah.
I'm not the biggest short person. Because I have beautiful legs, but they're skinny. I just think I look better in like pants. So it's hard for me to get, into shorts.
Yeah.
But it's hot and I'm a normal. I'm not a psychopath, so I do wear them.
Right.
but I haven't been noticing this.
I think it's to me. I think the answer is homophobia.
I love that. I do. Is it your turn?
Pulling. Oh, this is from Stackcool,
Aww.
friend of the pod. TV show or movie your family watched repeatedly growing up.
Funny Girl. I come from a Barbara family.
Yeah, that counts.
We had a lot of Barbara nights.
Yeah.
And my best friend's wedding. My Nana would watch me after school more than anyone else for some reason. Whatever it timed out, my mom was working. I was just with my Nana a lot growing up.
Yeah.
And she had 3 VHSs. My best friend's wedding. What were the other 2? Father of the Bride Part 2. And then Stars and Stripes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a weird gal. So I certainly wasn't watching Stars and Stripes.
Yeah. Is that Goldie Hawn?
No, isn't that like Bill Murray?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm thinking Private Benjamin.
See, yeah, Saving Private Ryan is all she had.
That would make more sense somehow.
Yeah, actually, that's incredible. So I would rotate my best friend's wedding and Father of the Bride Part 2, which is like maybe better than Part 1. I never saw Part 1 until years later.
I love when that happens because it's such a kid thing where it's like you just randomly have a tape and you don't know the context of it. Or like maybe there's a sequel, maybe there's a prequel, you just don't know.
Did you Father of the Bride?
No.
Really?
We didn't Father of the Bride 1 or 2. Yeah.
Ever?
I mean, I'm sure we got it like from the library once or something. Yeah. We watched so much stuff as a family. We watched TV. We would watch Hercules and Xena every Saturday.
Yeah, you have a soft
Love Xena. Love Xena. And then Xena led us into Buffy. We'd watch Buffy on Tuesdays.
I've never seen one episode of Buffy.
And then Buffy led us into Alias on ABC. Watch Alias, Jennifer Garner.
People love Alias. It's a great show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great show. Isn't
Hey,
it?
I heard it
I've
was a
never
great
seen
show.
one frame of it.
No, you'd love it because she's like constantly
Wigs.
like changing. She's like turning this into a wig. She's like,
Oh wow, she makes something.
she puts that fishbowl on her head and like gets out of the.
Yeah, she's like, I'm an astronaut.
Yeah. We'd watch SNL when we were old enough. My parents let us stay up to watch SNL.
Enough. You watched a lot of Enough.
Yeah, but that was with friends. It wasn't with family.
Oh. See, my cousins like would put Enough on.
That's funny.
I used to love Wish Upon a Star.
Right.
Just so embarrassing. But that actually was like a hetero moment for me because like I think Katherine Heigl as Alexia Wheaton. At the time.
I was turned on by like all the stuff that I was seeing on like Buffy.
That was, I think, my first crush.
Yeah.
Alexia Wheaton. She was so like beautiful.
She's
because she was
still
fucking
available.
30,
Yeah.
playing a high schooler. And she just was like, you know when they switch places?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
That one's classy. You come from a music family though, too.
Yeah.
Chorus was, I can't sing at all, but I have a nice tone, so I just got to learn.
Yeah.
You're like,
you need some lessons. You
you're
can get
the
there.
person, you're the poster child for like anyone can learn to sing, which I don't know if I fully believe, but you're the technical, you come from the technical side.
Anyone can. Yeah. You just need the training. You need the time.
But I didn't have any of those things.
Yeah.
And I didn't even audition for them because I was embarrassed. But like the chorus, like solos.
Oh, really?
All I remember is there was a song about pizza that humiliated me.
Pizza?
Yeah, it was elementary school. So that's like what. And like the lead guy who was like cool was like, oh, my pizza. I love you so. Your tangy sauce. Your crusty dough. Yeah. Isn't that humiliating?
That is
And we'd have to be
humiliating.
like,
Why are you singing about pizza?
It was elementary school.
We
I don't
didn't
know.
sing
We had
about
a new
pizza in elementary
we had a
school?
new music teacher that rode into town and really shook things up in a bad way.
And
she came in on like motorcycle, with the sidecar. No one was driving the bike.
No.
She was just in the sidecar and really shook things up. Her name was Miss Moran.
Were these original songs?
No, she wishes. And then there was another song that was really, really embarrassing, and I don't know any other lyric besides because we're back to back, belly to belly. I don't know the rest, but it was really gross, and really scary, and
what the hell?
and cringy for me.
These are weird.
I used to get embarrassed by the lyric.
Yeah, I would be embarrassed too.
But yeah, oh my pizza, I love you so.
Jeez.
Cheese, yeah, wasn't yeah, that was cheese. It was a whole cheese section of the song. The right inseam length for shorts, George.
This is like George had a couple. That was one of them. Yeah.
George.
I feel like there is no right inseam length for shorts. Obviously, trends are pointing towards longer shorts now than
Really?
shorter shorts. Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, it's like if you fucking look amazing in a short, wear a fucking short.
I'm gonna say a classic J. Crew 6-inch on the short side. I'm all torse, so I have to wear a short because otherwise I just look crazy. So I like a short, but at the same time I like I've been wearing long dress shorts.
Yeah, those look great.
Which are again almost 2 years after the trend of like wearing.
No, they're back.
They're back.
It's more than ever now.
Okay,
the long shorts.
They're
like
back.
the over the knee shorts.
I was doing them, I was like, this is over.
No, it's just continued to go up. Yeah,
because that is cool.
Yeah,
with like a tube sock, forget it.
Yeah,
you're fash all day.
Right.
But that gets old.
Well, it all gets old. That's why I'm saying it's like whatever looks good on you is the right choice. It's like if you have amazing like tree trunk rugby legs, like you should be wearing fucking 2-inch inseam shorts. You know what I mean? It's like show those fucking things off.
But don't you think a classic J. Crew 6 is like a safe starter? 6 start off, then you'll know maybe you need to go to 7, maybe you can go to 5. I can wear shorts. I just have to wear a tube sock, unfortunately.
Yeah.
When I have these ankles out, it really becomes chicken soup. Chicken salad for the teenage soul.
Listeners, what do you think? What do you think about shorts? What shorts do you wear? What bathing suits do you wear? Comment below. Let us know. Beachy waves.
Oh my God, Dorinda.
Wait, speaking of Dorinda, she has this quote from the show. I always want to say it. So whenever you say like, "How are you?" my response wants to be, "Not well, bitch." Have you seen that clip where it's like she's talking to Candace Bushnell, the creator of Sex and the City, the book, like the original like material?
Yeah. I know who Candace is.
Yeah, I know you know. But it's like she's like monologuing at her
with like a fucking handgun.
Yeah, like using her as like a stand-in for I'm assuming like Sonia. I don't know if I've like seen that episode, so I don't even know. But it's like I was like, "Not well, bitch."
That's actually great. Roan hates when I call him Dorinda.
I know he doesn't like it,
but he doesn't know the reference fully. He doesn't know Dorinda medley like I do. Like we all do.
Like we do.
So what he doesn't know is it's actually an incredible nickname. Beach waves.
Beachy waves.
Beachy waves.
Yeah.
Are we talking sea salt? Are we talking hot tools? If you're just listening, you're not seeing this motion, but hold on. That's like the expensive, like rich bitch wave. Like you want the all uniform. The more you can get it to do this, the richer you are. Beachy waves. Do you body surf?
Oh yeah.
I'm shockingly so good at body surfing.
I love to ride a wave in. You gotta.
I'm so good at it. It's scary.
Yeah, but every once in a while,
everyone like, says they're good at it, but
every once in a while you get hit by something and you like are like this is your neck and this is your body. Like, flipping over.
My body, like as you know, I'm like tapered off like a tadpole. Like it just sort of drops away. So I'm meant to like shoot through water. So I'm so fast. There should be a competition. Like I can really ride them in. And it's so scary because, you know, when you ride like body surfing, you kind of are like dropping down as the wave drops down and your nose is sometimes like an inch off the ground.
It's
and
so
you're like,
good, though.
I'm seconds from breaking my whole fucking face.
Yeah.
But it's so good, man.
It's so fucking good. That's what summer's all about.
When you ride it too far, it's kind of embarrassing to sort of reveal how far you rode it out. It's like, really? You had to take it that far, you asshole? There's like kids fucking playing, and you're like
beach whaling, up into the sandcastle.
You're like, sorry, bro. You know what I mean? And then you have to like there and like go elsewhere, find your friends. That's how far I ride it in.
Wow, you're really good.
I used to skimboard too.
I never did that.
Too mask. I love to say things are too mask for you.
Yeah, like we just
never, like arguably way more femme. August, in general. Spike
from Spike. Yeah,
Hi Spike.
Hi Spike.
August, as you all know, is the Sunday night of summer.
Yeah,
one big Sunday, and it's scary.
I think Spike had also said like Virgos and Leos as part of it too.
I know Virgos and Leos so different, but so close. It's the month of Leo.
August is the month of Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess the very end turns over into Virgo.
Yeah. I'm Leo rising, so people think I'm Leo. Which makes sense, because people think I'm like, so like, in your face, I do drag, all that stuff, but I'm actually kind of shy.
Yeah, and crazy. And I am a Cancer Leo cusp, so people will often think that I'm Leo because, again, I'm like sort of,
Showboaty.
yeah, I guess. And then I'm very sensitive and internal.
You are Cancer.
Yeah.
There's tons of Cancer on my chart. I love Cancers. I want a Cancer dog named Mike.
Dog?
Yeah.
You can't, animals don't have astrology.
Yes, they do. Say that to look right into the lens and ask for that. Clap back.
Animals don't have astrology.
They do.
Animals don't have gender.
Let her have it.
No.
They do. They have both of those things. Dogs have charts. In fact, I just read dog charts.
You just read dog in general. You speak dog too.
Yeah. Dry mix. Just to go. Dry mix.
Dry mix. August was like when you were a kid. It's like that's when you knew shit was getting real. Like summer vacation is coming to an end. You have to do your reading. You have to get your projects done. It's like everything is. It's like you're about to go back to school, but the clock has started. But I think that's so deeply ingrained in us as adults that we feel like summer is over when August rolls around. It's like no, it's not.
Me and my sister used to be like, summer's over after the 4th, like in a pessimistic way, because like we grew up in a beach town, so everyone would like was so
Truly,
crazy
yeah,
for the summer, so it would be so devastating for those people to hear like someone be like, it's actually kind of almost over.
It's like truly
July 5th,
another 2 months,
but just to be annoying, like just pessy vibes, like so kind of.
I think Spike also said August is when gay people start thinking about Halloween and straight people start thinking about the holidays.
Halloween's gonna be big this year, I think.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, I told you I want to be a slutty QR code. Just my own Venmo QR blown up, double-sided, with like a Speedo on. People can literally Venmo me. Functioning. Scan the menu and do something about it. Or I'm going to be Sarah Sanderson.
Oh, yeah.
But no sisters. I always just want to be Sarah Sanderson alone. Like just the hot one.
Yeah.
It's like so funny to me just to have her at a party. Funny for my pea brain.
Right. Where are your
Joke
sisters?
no one needs them. Who needs them? Hey, who needs them? Like, okay. August sucks.
I like August. I think
do?
Yeah, I mean, it's like why I think we need to normalize leaning into August is what I'm saying. It's like
face your fears.
Summer's not over. You
Face
don't
your
have
fears.
any reading to do.
Face the Sunday scaries.
Yeah.
What are you scared of? You know, I'm actually all about like you're everything you're afraid of.
I know.
Face it.
Yeah.
The Britney movie.
The Britney movie?
Mm.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember seeing that one. The Britney movie.
Yeah. Have you been hearing?
Yeah.
They're trying to cast a biopic.
Yeah.
It needs to be a no name or myself.
No name then.
I could do it. I'd get on Ozempic and shrink away.
You're a man.
Some people were saying Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm like,
No,
get lost.
no,
Are
no,
you
no,
kidding?
no,
That's the
no,
opposite vibe.
No.
She unfortunately needs to like be innocent and have that cutesy. She can't be like beautiful. She has to be like cute. It's gonna be me. It should be me. I'm gonna manifest that. I'm putting that out into the world.
I don't know who it's gonna be.
It's not gonna happen.
I wish I would feel better about it if I felt better about her. You know what I mean? It's like if she was in a better place.
Yeah, I sent you in a video the other night, which now it's like over. It's not cool to send Britney dancing videos anymore. But that one, she had a like weird matador hat on. It was like it was Eddie Redmayne.
You know, I wish I felt like if her career was in a better place or like it was.
I would love for it if it felt like she was in good mental health and
Yeah.
she was just dancing. That would be the dream. She deserves that. But
Yeah.
it feels like unhinged in a sad way.
You have a certain responsibility as a public facing figure to like not terrify your audience. And it's like, I just wish someone would edit her like posts. It's like, I don't need to see the stream of consciousness like writing sometimes where it's like, that's making me feel like you're unwell and I'm concerned for you. And all I want to do is celebrate and uplift you. So it's like, if you could just like, I know the idea of like writing whatever the fuck you want and hitting send is very empowering, especially for somebody like her who literally couldn't do that for years and years and years. But you can still have
but get a team.
get a team. That's what
Get
I
a
mean. It's like
team.
you can still have a team and they work for you. It's fine.
Just
like they
spitball out all your ideas
they-
out and they'll just make sense
learn,
of it.
They can learn your style. They can make it work.
It can be as kooky.
It can be, yeah, it can be as loosey-goosey as you want. But it's like, you can have a team. You can have a team.
You can have a team.
Yeah.
She should have a team.
She should. She needs a team. She deserves a team.
Anyways, should we take a break?
Sure. Let's take a break.
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn. I'll pull and then we'll see what we got. Oh.
How do you not have a smelly hat? Like hat wearers out there. I always feel like hats reek.
I mean, they can. You know, they always smell like head, you know,
Yeah.
but
I guess it's a shampooed head.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Straw hats from George.
Aw, George. Straw hats. I love them.
Well,
No, I do.
What kind we talking? I guess is the question.
I know. Well, that's funny. You say this, George. You say straw hats. I just was pulling straw hats for a drag look.
That big one you found was cunt. I really like that one.
There's a couple.
The jumbo. Well, I looked at all of them, but I liked the biggest one.
There's one that I sent or didn't send that was natural colored. It's even bigger and spikier. And I'm like, ooh, you'd have to spray it black.
Yeah.
But it still is so cool. We'll go through them. But the point is, straw hats are cunt. They're back. They're on my mind in a huge way.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised you actually like the straw hats.
Well, I saw the vision. I was like, okay,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
something going on here.
Yeah, it's definitely
a fibrous, gothy
Gothy
swamp
hay girl.
Yeah. Grassy.
Anything witchy.
Yeah.
I want fronds. I want braids and knots and dried everything.
Sacre bleu.
How do you say that? Sacre bleu.
It's
Soc-
sacra,
Sacre bleu.
but it's sac.
That's like when people hear me say marron, they're like marron.
Yeah, that's what I thought
It's
for the
a
longest
D,
time.
D. You're
But
saying
it's
Madonna Mia.
it's
You're
a
saying
soft-
Mother of Mary. Madonna.
Madon.
Maron. Anyways, yeah, I want fringe. I want fronds. I want everything. Knotted up. Coconuts.
Yeah.
Dried shells. I want net.
Fishbone,
netting.
sea urchin, dried
Yeah.
crustacean, and starfish. But don't you feel like doesn't that get to be a lot? Like it's a big hat at the end of the day.
I love it. But yeah, it is. It's not. It's more fashion than practical in a weird way.
Yeah.
When it gets spiky and cool. Because like Sarah
truly,
has
yeah.
like some really expensive straw hats that she fucking never wears. There's also dads in like a billabong hat.
Yeah.
My dad kind of is going through that era. And it's like, why is it got to be billabong?
Yeah.
It's like too young for you, honey.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Dads get caught up in that like appropriative like Asian hat moment.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. And it's like, Dad,
Yeah.
that's not for you.
I'm not drawn to a straw hat.
Yeah.
I think if I put it on, it would be fully scarecrow. It's like, that's not.
Yeah, you
like-
are Fiero.
He's the scarecrow?
Yeah. She turns
Spoiler
him,
alert.
I know. She turns him into a scarecrow.
I didn't
No
know
one
that.
knows. I mean, everyone knows that, but it
Wouldn't-
really messes up
so
the
he
whole
didn't-
plot of The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Also, isn't he like the love interest? Wouldn't he be the one without a
Yeah.
heart? Shouldn't he be the Tin Man?
And that's someone else.
Oh.
Yeah, she like tries to save everyone with her like mediocre magic. So they can't hurt him. So she turns him into a hay man.
Ring the wicked alarm.
Yeah, always. I'm ready for my black hat moment, to be honest, in drag. You know what I mean?
I mean,
feel
the hat that we
yeah,
looked at.
I've
Yeah,
never
I
worn
was
a
like,
black hat.
I was
I've
like,
never
Jesus,
like
yeah.
I never Rose Dawson.
I thought you meant like my black hat moment is like a gay guy. I was like, oh no.
No, remember
Yeah.
gay guys walking?
Remember
Like,
you had a hat that like you had and never wore and finally
I
got
returned
rid
it
of
to pay for my DP. I splurged on a real animal that was made into a hat. It was like suede. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Hammered down.
Shark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull.
Oh no, I got a double. Well, why don't you pick Gamecube, which is me. I put it in there. Or straight guys in high school you think wanted to fuck. Fran. Hi, Fran.
I didn't have GameCube, so let's do the straight guys one, I guess.
Fine.
Did you have GameCube?
Yeah.
Oh. So you played like Super
Melee.
Mario Sunshine
Smash.
and Smash?
Melee, Luigi's Mansion. That's embarrassing. It's for girls.
Yeah.
It's for babies.
For babies. Yeah.
Girls and babies.
That's-
Playmobil.
That's your style. Yeah.
What an incredible like second iteration of like
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like what a great sequel.
GameCube is cunt.
It is so con.
Yeah.
Like just the design of it, like
Truly.
the
It's
storyline.
purple. It's a fucking cube.
It has a handle.
It has a handle.
It's just con.
It's amazing. Yeah.
It's just such a good like sister.
Yeah.
I was a Nintendo fan,
I love
clearly.
Nintendo. Yeah.
but also I was thinking about Rumble Packs, and I was like, I hated that experience.
Really?
I didn't need that. Just like I don't really need surround sound. I don't need like.
I don't need 4D. You know what I mean? I don't need like
it
the
here.
aliens' breath on my neck. But
right.
like a rumble
4D. See, I need 4D. I need like ribbons.
You need like just you need
I need a fan
you need the
with
rumble
ribbons.
pack, but like bigger is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're like,
I need
give
a
me
fan
more.
with ribbons that tickle like the back of my head and like mist that sprays upward.
Yeah.
Anyways, you said don't talk about Gamecube. You said talk about straight guys in high school you think wanted to fuck. Fran, do you mean like guys that I thought wanted to fuck me?
Yeah.
No one in high school was like ready to. It wasn't cool to be gay.
Well, this is a complex
This is hard.
topic because we're saying straight guys. So we're saying guys at the time that identified as straight who wanted to fuck you, or guys that are currently identified as straight who you think wanted to fuck you.
I've had a few people tell me they've always loved me.
Loved?
Yeah. Or had a crush on me,
Well, that's different.
I guess. I've heard both. How about that one kid who was gay and out? What a pioneer.
But there's always at least one who could
And
not.
did you make fun of them? Because you felt like you had to? Because I think I fell into that trap a little bit, which I feel sad about.
So the way my like internalized homophobia manifested was like I never made fun of people that were gay, but I was like, I'm not joining Gay Straight Alliance. I was like, I'm not a part of that. Like, I can't do that.
I forgot that was like a
club. Yeah. It was like, it was just girls.
Yeah.
Girls that I knew. And
no one was joining Gay Straight Alliance.
And there weren't any gay people in it. It was just like, Melissa. And I was like, Melissa, why are you in here? It was like, okay, you want to support gay people. That's amazing. But it's like, what's going on here? It's like, are you gay? It's like, no, you're not. You're not. It's like,
Melissa's a trendsetter.
Yeah.
She can predict, you know.
So I was like, that was a bridge too far. I was like, I'm not.
Wait, I completely forgot about the Gay Straight Alliance. Like, why was that around? Because no one was. That is so funny.
Also,
like
why
at
did
LaSalle, I'm pretty sure LaSalle had the Gay Straight Alliance.
But also, it's like Gay Straight Alliance.
We're aligning to say, hey, it's okay, you're gay. But not that okay.
I feel like Gay Straight Alliance probably is vernacular that isn't used anymore. It's probably like
the Gay Straight Alliance.
Yeah,
it's crazy. My mind is blown. That's something that I've really deleted.
That's so funny. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure LaSalle had one, which is a Catholic school. Like, what were they thinking?
Well,
that's not allowed.
Hey.
I'm gonna write a letter.
You're like, get that out of here.
Sign it, Karen.
I mean, to me, this is such a hard question to answer because I was so like completely oblivious to like what any kind of sexual energy was coming at me from anyone that it was like, if there were guys that were attracted to me, I couldn't pick up on them. I had no clue. So it's like impossible for me to say. There was only one guy who, in retrospect, I had a huge crush on that I can think that like maybe would have reciprocated. But again, at the time, no, I had no idea. I just could not, I wouldn't have been able to put two and two together to be like, oh, this person wants to fuck. Yeah. Like
I was a late bloomer, so I don't know if I was thinking about sex. I was. Who am I kidding? I used to come home and jerk off 4 times after
your oatmeal bowl.
Yeah. After eating instant oats in my khakis. I used to jerk off to like Days of Our Lives. Anyways.
We know. We've said it on the pod before. Don't worry.
On the pod?
Yeah, as y'all know.
As y'all know. No, that era for me was a little lonely in that I felt like anyone who was gay at that time either thought I was gay and like questioned me in like a rude kind of way, or they were jealous of me because I wasn't gay. He's straight, but also effeminate and balancing it beautifully. I don't know. Well, and then straight men were scared of me.
Yeah.
Because I was like flamboyant. So I was left alone.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds lonely. Yeah.
Like I couldn't find a group of men that weren't afraid of me. But I've always been a piece of meat for the girls.
Uh-huh.
There were people waiting for me to come out, I will say.
There were?
Less so now.
Yeah.
I'm like fat and old. But when I was like twink era, yeah. It was splashy when I came out. Semi-unrelated but related, I have always said that I'm a safe choice for straight men.
Uh-huh.
I feel like straight men are comfortable around me in like a way that like is flirty beyond normal. Because I'm kind of like a girl, so it's like, oh, if you're curious and questioning, it's like dipping a toe in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a safe space, and then I'm like pretty.
Now, do you think this might be histrionics playing out again?
I don't.
Uh-huh.
I don't, actually. Because people will agree, hear what I'm saying and agree. Because it's true, though.
What people?
I don't know. I feel like Sam and Misha could hear me when I said that straight men are comfortable around me, and if they're curious, like I'm calling myself a woman, basically. I'm like they're comfortable because they're like, oh, this guy's a guy, but
I guess something about
you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it because there's something about it that like reduces homo curiosity. This place of like the guys are only interested in women, and because you're feminine, they want to have sex. It's like I don't think that's what it is. It's like I would accept it if you were like, guys know that I came out recently, so they think that I'm a safe choice, or that I'm just kind of nice and like they're
those all apply.
But it's just funny that you like go this other way with it.
I know, because I can never fully speak to what I'm experiencing. They think I'm a woman.
I don't think
that's what I feel.
I don't think that's what it is. I mean, maybe I don't know what you're talking about. So,
well, it's like self-deprecating for me to be like, it's because I'm like femme and like.
But I don't think of you as. I mean, like I think if people know you do drag, I think then that like creates a sense of femininity attached to your persona. But I don't think talking to you like in the moment you come off as femme at all. That's why it's
such
like
a compliment.
Well, I mean, okay. That's something to unpack.
But do you know what like, I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I'm just gathering.
Yeah.
Is it pretty privilege?
I don't know if it's that either.
You don't want to give me pretty privilege.
I think it just might be like, why can't it be like you're just nice, or like they are they're just drawn to you because like you're not like judgmental, like you're safe because you're safe, not because you're safe.
Yeah, and I'm just lumping those all everything you're saying into like the feminine category.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Why?
I just don't know. It's just so interesting that you would do that.
Well, consider them all lumped in.
Yeah. You would have pretty privilege.
I don't have not anymore, girl.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm like, is this pretty privilege?
Well, with a certain crowd.
No. Actually, all of our following
is based entirely on that. So, I'm trying to make you lose, but I should be making you gain.
Yeah. Pick up topics.
Yeah.
Sweat.
Oh, that's from George, too.
George. Yeah.
Now, we know a thing or two, but you just do the rest of the pod standing up. Like, hello?
Sweat,
baby, sweat.
I'm like, this feels pointed.
Well, on one hand, love sweat. On the other,
hate the stuff.
I can't stand it.
I sweat too much.
You do.
Yeah, this pod, everyone knows about my sweat.
Yeah.
I sweat just from like the head.
Well, not just the head.
No, everywhere. I sweat from the front. My backside doesn't really sweat. Because I was like moving shit at 1896 with Michael, one of the owners. We were like clearing the courtyard. It's just like heavy rust and metal. And we both were soaked. But I was like from the front and he was like, his back was sweaty. But mine was like
dry as
starched.
Wow.
So it's just my head.
That's wild. You do sweat more than maybe anyone I've ever met.
That sucks. Because like,
no, Nick Cordy
has me beat.
Maybe. I think so. Because that seems like it's full body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be full body. But he's the only one who can relate. Because it's just so frustrating.
It's wild. Yeah.
Does that mean my body's working?
Well, yeah, your body's working. Making sweat.
But I am a wet guy.
Yeah.
And during sex, it gets crazy.
But it's kind of like, I like sweat during sex.
You like it until it's distracting.
It's like dripping in your face.
It's like, whoa, Splash Mountain. Like Tiana's Teacup ride.
Yeah. Is that coming off your body, coming off your hair?
Both. I need the AC on. Blast. Everywhere.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. And it has to like be, well, some people like to get it toasty roasty.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a few hookups now in my space. I'm hooking up less in my apartment because I have a roommate. So I'm in other people's spaces. And it's steamy. And then I have to like be like, this seems scary and weird, but I'm going to need a towel. I'm like, I'm doing better than I look. You know, it's because you have candles lit and the windows lightly cracked and you like it toasty roasty. Not gonna fly. I need Arctic.
Yeah.
At least I'm not super smelly.
Well, when I think of sweat, I think of stink. And they're not really the same.
They're not.
Because like sometimes you can just have a pure sweat where the water is just coming out. You're hot. It's
usually
leaking.
Me.
Yeah. And then you can have like stress sweat where you're like literally smelling like the grave.
Yeah. If I have BO and I go on a run, I don't have BO anymore. It like sweats it away.
Because your body is washing itself.
It splashes out. No, it's true though. If I'm sweating a ton, usually I don't smell.
I get like stress BO more than I get any
Right,
other kind
yeah.
of stink. Yeah, I don't sweat that much. Remember we had like, we found my trigger point was like 90 degrees. That was like,
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Finally find you sweating.
I love a good sweat. I prefer like a sauna to like a steam room situation. Like I love to feel my body just sort of like start to like pour out.
Yeah, I think I'm dry over steam.
It's just kind of hard to breathe in the steam room.
It's hard to breathe in both.
Yeah, TBH. Yeah,
Are you that asshole in the sauna that's like,
I don't fucking touch anything in the sauna.
you know, that douchey guy who like puts his water bottle on like the coals
Yeah.
to like fire it up, and it's like, thanks, man.
It's like we're all here trying to enjoy
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So my gym here has a steam room, but my gym in Rhode Island has a sauna.
You just drive back and forth for both
Yeah,
of them.
I'm tri-coastal. But the sauna is, I don't know, classic.
Sauna's classic. The steam room is where all the action always goes down.
Yeah.
Because what do gay guys love?
Yeah, they love a filter.
Yeah. The veil.
A veil.
Yeah.
A beauty veil. Yeah, I got naughty in a steam room once. I've only been to one spa, as you all know. Just kidding. Actually, no one knows that. Now it's just pull string. But yeah, in Century in LA, you were there.
I wasn't at the spa.
No.
I was in LA.
We had just gotten in a huge fight.
Got in a huge fight. And then you came back and you're like, I swallowed some guy's load. And I was like, what? I was like,
Yeah.
Like,
Forgot I said that.
you like had to tell me. It was like something, it was like
no,
perverse.
because I was stressed.
Yeah.
Because it was just exploring with men, and I like had a bunch of unprotected like moments. But now I'm like, oral, please. Who cares? Including like being asked, going somewhere else with someone young from the steam room, and then asking if he had a condom.
And he's like, what the
And
fuck?
He's like, no, I don't have a condom. Get out.
He's like, get out of the state.
Sorry.
Well, you should never be shamed for asking for a condom, but it's pretty hard for him to have one on him and he's wearing a towel.
Yeah.
Or nothing. I wonder what George thinks about sweat.
I know. I want to know what George thinks about sweat. I feel like he's not super sweaty. George, I feel like you're on the dry side. Come to the dark side,
Yeah.
the wet side. I don't know. He's hairy
Yeah.
and Greek,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like he has that all on lock. Pull one more.
Pull one more. Okay. Chappell Roan from Jay. The full topic from Jay McCarroll.
Hi, Jay.
Guest on our finale episode of season 1 was Chappell Roan, and why is she being pushed on all of us? So yeah, it's a good question. 1, what do you think of her as an artist? And 2, why do you think she has become so popular so quickly in the last 6 months, one would say?
Not to pull my string, but as you all know, I can't keep up with the new girlies, so it's hard. I don't feel like she's necessarily being pushed on me because I don't pay attention enough. So,
Yeah, so you're somewhat impervious to her come up.
but I like her. I like what's playing on the radio. I saw her on Jimmy Fallon or something.
Yeah.
And she came off way younger than I was realizing, to the point where I was like, oh, now I'm kind of like, this aesthetic is wearing you a little bit.
Uh-huh.
When Gaga did it, I'm sure it was the exact same thing. Like, it was for attention. I think the looks wore her less. Then they're kind of, for me, after seeing Chappell be a little nervous and young seeming, they just suddenly became a costume that felt like a bit adopted.
Yeah. I will say Sam Taggart clocked her as being like one to watch, like I want to say like 2 years ago. He was like at the very beginning of her.
I believe it. I always say on the record, like,
Yeah.
Sam has a pulse on the industry.
He truly does.
The up and coming girlies has a really great Rolodex of music.
Yeah. And I think I started to get into her once I started like listening to her sing. Like her vocals are, I think, A, incredible, and
Good,
B,
yeah.
like in comparison to a lot of what else is going on right now, which is like still pretty, vocally pulled back a lot of the time, like just blowing her contemporaries out of the water. So 1, I think people are like just excited to hear like singing.
Yeah.
2, I think she's like honed in on this incredibly like Gen Z thing of like ultimately being like very, very put together and polished, but coming off as like incredibly quote unquote authentic. Like a younger generation relates to it because like they see this thing of like imperfection, this kind of like constructed imperfection that they find super like attractive.
Yeah.
She's their Lady Gaga. Like I think it's clear now that
Yeah.
she is their Lady Gaga.
What does
link in
Gaga
this
think
chain.
of her, you think?
I haven't heard her say anything about it, but that doesn't mean that she hasn't said something.
If she's singing I think Gaga's down
Yeah.
for any vocalist.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I respect. I appreciate that she can blow.
Yeah.
Is her name supposed to be like Chaperone?
I have literally no idea. No clue.
Chappell
Roan. I don't love her kind of co-opting of I'm your favorite drag queen's favorite drag queens. I mean, she will always credit Sasha Colby, and she'll also credit drag queens, which I really, really appreciate. But it's like
she credited Sasha Colby after the fact, and she has every single time really gone on.
And she had Sasha come out and like perform with her on
she
stage.
Did?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That redeems her in a way because she said something. She said like, "I'm your favorite pop star's
your favorite artist's favorite artist." Yeah.
Yeah, which Sasha Colby said, "I'm your favorite drag queen's favorite drag queen," which was so true and such a good quote.
And your quote is, "I'm your favorite alt Brooklyn comedian's least favorite drag queen's least favorite drag queen
who pretends to be a dog for a living." But yeah, it was kind of like, girl, you could have said, in the words of Sasha Colby, and then said it, or something like that.
Well, there's something about it where it's like, she's gone on record multiple times saying like she considers this character project that she's doing to like be a drag performance. And in a lot of ways, it is, in the sense that everything is drag and we're all born naked, blah, 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 blah. But, we live in a different era where it's like, even when Gaga was coming up, like the idea of being surrounded by gay creatives who were like propelling her talent forward was still somewhat of like an underground, behind the scenes kind of thing. But now with Chappell, it's kind of like, drag is so integrated into the mainstream. It's like Chappell Roan shouldn't know Sasha Colby, unless she was like a lover of like the pageant scene. You know what I mean? It's like because Drag Race is so popular, it was put on her TV, so that's why she knows about drag. Gaga knowing gay people and knowing drag was like back in like 2007.
Yeah.
It's like it still would have been kind of like you still would have needed a little bit of cred to be able to like figure out.
Right. It's kind of like someone being an ally when gay isn't cool versus someone being an ally when gay is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So does
this fit you?
Let me try it on.
That's
Jesus
so heavy.
Christ. Why are you always scaring and hurting me?
Cause someone's gotta
barely fit. Yeah, give the Chappell songs a listen. Some of them are fun, some of them are annoying.
I only know the main one.
Which is
I told you so.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, we got a bowl fill half full. So,
you're on camera. You're like leaving frame, leaning over.
I know. You're on camera. This is new territory.
Yeah. Anyway, I think maybe we leave it there and we pick up in 2 weeks with another round of guest topics from the bowl.
Is this what the fencing mask is?
Kinda.
Are you enrolled?
Not yet.
Anyways, see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. And maybe we'll be back with
a special guest.
A special guest.
We will be. I think we've maxed out on
the
time.
The duo time, yeah.
Do you all miss Gina?
I do.
But I don't miss sweating and being hideous. I like to wear what I want to wear and overdress when I want to overdress, and I can't. I feel limited, so that's frustrating. Yeah. But cooler weather to come.
February on.
Thank you for watching and listening and subscribing and liking and doing all the things. We love you.
We love you.
But not as much as we love Chappell.
I told you so.
Bye, girlies.